Ever wanted to play a game where you feel like you're constantly going to break your fingers, fat farming became a skill issue, and the other half of the keyboard became mandatory? No? Too bad. Welcome to StarCraft II, Blizzard's last masterpiece and the only good sci-fi RTS since 2011. You brought your game here for one or two reasons. If you wanted to check out a cool RTS, or saw a match between Cyril and Mara and thought, I can do that. Well, no you can't. Not yet at least. They've been doing this for years, and you're just about to start, at the beginning, in the campaign. Welcome to the campaign. Here you can choose between 4 different campaigns to play, which are actually 6 as 2 are hidden underneath menus. Each campaign helps you learn about the 3 major factions of the StarCraft universe. Terrans, asking the question, what if a guy with a gun was a race? Zerg, cannon fodder until it's inside your base, and the Protoss, a psionic alien species in the punching bag of the balance team. Unlike the average Star Wars enjoyer, we're going to start from Episode 1, Wings of Liberty, arguably the best campaign out of the 6. Here we will play as the protagonist from the previous game, Jimmy Raynor, a crippling alcoholic and the rebel of the Raynor's Raiders. You'll learn more about the Raiders in each race as you fight your way through the Prulu sector trying to get your revenge on your old boss and kill your ex-girlfriend. The gameplay of StarCraft is like any other RTS, requiring the player to harvest resources to build an army. Where it really shines is the expansive macro that's used to build up your base, and the individual micro where the majority of units in the game has an additional button that does something. Combine this with the phenomenal unit pathing, this creates some of the most intensive and rewarding battles in all of RTS. After the first 3 missions you unlock the Hyperion, a behemoth class battlecruiser in the central hub of the game. Here you can begin to root out your own campaign, as Wings of Liberty does not have a locked mission order. Rather, there are storylines that you can follow in order to pick and choose what missions you want to take on. Each mission will have you unlock new units and earn new credits which can be spent in the armory to upgrade those units. Or you can just spend some cash in the canteen to unlock mercenaries, which are just your units but better. Optionally, each mission can have you complete a side objective to earn additional research points and unlock new technologies in the lab. Or you can just laze around the ship talking to the NPCs and learn more about the StarCraft universe, including the greatest character of them all, Donnie Vermillion.
This is Donnie Vermillion live from UNN. Tonight, we're going to discuss the infamous Queen of Blades.
After you've had your fill in the campaigns, or just beat them all and want to move on to more content, your next step will most likely be the Versus game mode. Welcome to Versus, where you play your first few games, lose them all either because your opponent was playing cheese or moving at speeds as if they're playing typing tournament. You'll begin to understand the true speed at which this game is meant to be played, having no time to breathe. Instead, every action and movement must be used to improve your next action. On the road to improvement, you will lose. A lot. And you'll either choose one or 2 paths, continuing to practice and search up guides on how to be a better player, or toss the entire game mode into the trash and move on to the next superior game mode, Co-op. Co-op is a place where you can play with your friends and continue to test your skills against AI opponents. Or just complain how much better you are than your friends and try to carry them through each mission.
If you can.
Your base!
Yeah, I know.
You're good. Your base is gone.
My expansion exploded.
That's fine. Or just blame the loss on them. Okay, that's dead. For escape. No!
They send all the shuttles they need.
Shit.
God damn it,
Get
Michael! I helped my
It
son.
seems Amon's armies will grow stronger, nonetheless.
You can choose between 18 different commanders, each with their own style of gameplay, some even revamping their race entirely, such as Stepman, which ignores the Zerg Queen and Creep, and instead uses Stellite zones. Or Mengs, who decides that living is optional and nuclear war is mandatory. Either way, you can lose hundreds of hours just through playing this game mode alone as you test out all the different styles or try to master your commander. To say the StarCraft franchise has had an effect over the RTS genre is an understatement. Even now, games keep trying to replicate or improve the feeling of StarCraft II. Many of these games have been hit with mixed reviews or require extended development time to mimic what StarCraft has already created, which includes an active player base and hundreds of thousands coming to watch live tournaments even 15 years after the game's release. With the meta constantly changing and new strategies being found, maybe, with enough practice, you might be able to prove me wrong and become the next Cyril.